Instagram live stream as promised. How to Beat the Trap series. I guess you can call it a series. We've been going for like 3-4 days straight. 7 p.m. Eastern. I've been going live every day. Mostly from Facebook. Facebook say hi to Instagram. Instagram say hi to Facebook. What up, though? Wait, how do I do that? There you go. I don't know. Anyway. So going live every night. Just giving some insight, giving some game, inspiration, motivation on how to beat the trap. And when I say how to beat the trap, I'm talking about all these traps out here. I'm talking about the culture trap, the trap that's set up by way of our culture. I'm talking about the community trap set up by the way this system has curated this trap. I'm talking about the corner trap. I'm talking about the corporate trap. I'm talking about the college trap. So it's How to Beat the Trap series. We go live on Facebook every night. Tonight I invited Instagram. Hey, guys, Instagram and Facebook live, 7 p.m. I'm a few minutes late for my 7 p.m. Not because I forgot or was irresponsible. It's because I changed the title at the last minute. I was going to talk about tonight how I became socially, quote unquote, I'm doing quotes with my fingers, quote unquote, conscious. How I became socially conscious because one of my staff members, my new director of marketing and social media management, Avery Brown, asked me, Jay, you know, how the switch clicked for you? What made you change? What made you look at life as a bigger picture? What made you so selfless? You know, all that kind of stuff. And it was a pretty good answer I gave him earlier. So I was like, you know what? I want to do it tonight on Facebook Live. Then as I was typing that title on Facebook Live, I was like, I got inspired by something else that just happened and decided to switch the whole title and theme of tonight's live stream. So again, every night, my name is Jay Morrison, for those who don't know, businessman, community leader, influencer, CEO of a private equity fund, real estate investment trust, the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. Also CEO and founder of Jay Morrison Academy. CEO and co-founder of Easy Funding, small business platform, and the chairman of the Jay Morrison Academy Foundation, right? So, long title, but I do a lot. Anyway, so in my office today, grinded, went to bed at 3 a.m., got my butt up at 7 a.m., mind you, I'm the boss, so I can come in when I want, but I wanted to come in a little early, today, a little earlier than normal. You know, don't come in at 7 a.m. I ain't gonna lie. But I got up at 7 a.m. because I wanted to really get to work because I was inspired by, my late night at like 2 in the morning. I had an epiphany about reaching $1 billion. And I was like, all right, it sounds cool to say I want $1 billion. I want to reach $1 billion, but how's that look? Like, what's my plan to $1 billion, right? So how do I strategically and, effectively get to $1 billion, right? To $1 billion net worth. So I was like, all right, cool. So I started working backwards, right? Reverse engineering. So I'm looking at both phones, by the way. So don't think I'm crazy, right? So I started working backwards, reverse engineering. So the first step to $1 billion, I was like, all right, how much does my business have to net in revenue in order for my company, my brand, my businesses to be worth $1 billion? So I did my, 7 times multiple. I divided that and realized that my business needs a net revenue of $142,000 and like, it's like 142, no, not thousand, excuse me, 142 million, like $888,431.80. So my business needs a net revenue of 142 million short a year to have a valuation of $1 billion. So I was like, all right, cool, 142 million a year. So I was like, all right, how I get there? So I was like, all right, 142 million a year divided by 12, that's like 6 million and some change, right? I think like 6.4 million a month. So I'm like, all right, 6.4 million a month to get to 142, 7 times multiple gets you to $1 billion. Great. So 6.4 million a month. And then I was like, all right, let's break that down into days. So, 6.4 million divided by 30 days, can like 323,000 per day or something like that. So I'm going to memorize these numbers, but this was like 2 in the morning last night. I thought about this. So I was like, all right, I got to make basically 326,000 a day in order to have my $1 billion net worth in the next 5 years. And so then I started working and formulating plans on how to, meet those goals. So now I have real tangible goals to put tasks to, and strategy to in order to reach my $1 billion net worth. And I'm cool. So this brings me into the larger part of the conversation. And by the way, guys, for whoever can, please like, share, and comment. That's my only ask. I put this content out to reach the masses, so I don't want you to be selfish with it. I'm not selfish with it. And it gets it popping. It gets it viral when you like, comment, share, when you engage. Instagram likes that. Facebook likes that. And I think that's fair. If I'm giving valuable information, the least you could do is like, comment, and share, right? Like fair exchange, no robbery. I ain't a leech. You ain't a leech. We ain't doing each other favors here. We just, doing good business, right? Win-win situation. So let's have a win-win. Give me a win. I'm going to give y'all, a couple wins and we all good. So, I was thinking about hustlers. When I say hustlers, I don't mean like just drug dealers. I mean all kind of hustlers. Like people, when I say hustlers, here's my definition of hustle. Please quote me on this. Hustle is just informal business, right? Business is just formalized hustle. That's my quote for tomorrow's IG. Again, hustle is just informal business. Okay? Business is just formalized hustle. So, the difference being a formalized business becomes an asset, right? Because that formalized business, because is it either incorporated or whatever company structure that you have, that business having some kind of process, procedures, controls, systems, staff, whatever, all the components of a business that, it's incorporation, it's infrastructure, it's legitimacy, right? So a hustle, right? Say you like buy cars on the side and put 500 on the top and you just, keep it moving. Use somebody else's, dealer's license and, you got your homeboy got a dealer's license. So, you get some cars sometimes, slide it off to the side on the hood and make a couple dollars. Or, you get some weed or you braid some hair and, you just do it at your house and, make a couple dollars, you feed your family. Or, you might, know the grower, you get a pound or two or an ounce or two and, you do what you do, you break it down or you just moving it, or, you scamming and the credit card game and you put a little something on top and you scam and you make a couple dollars and it don't, in your mind don't hurt nobody. The banks hate it, the feds hate it, but you take those risks. Or if it's real estate or you're a bird dog and you find some property, put some money on top and just sling it off to the side and just make a couple dollars under the table. Hustles. Hustles. So some of those are illegal, some are not illegal. They're just informal. And what happens when you have the informal business or the hustle, the issue is not that you can't feed yourself, not that you can't have shiny things. You might have a better car than me. You might have a better house than me. You might have more bank than me or any other legitimate businessman or woman. It's not about that. It's when you think about business versus hustle. A business is an asset because a business can be sold, right? A business can be valued. A business can be leveraged. Your business bank account can be leveraged or evaluated. Your profit and loss statements can be factored against. A hustle, you can't get you can't factor a hustle. You can't leverage a hustle. A hustle does not add into your net worth equation. A hustle is not formalized. You haven't proven to anyone that through your hustle, because you were not diligent enough, disciplined enough, or prudent enough to simply incorporate or figure out how to legalize and legitimize your hustle, you miss out on a bunch of opportunities, outside the leveraging and the net worth evaluations and all that. You miss out on an opportunity to be able to pass down your business, scale your business, franchise your business, right? It's very hard to, to scale it at that point. And then when it's an illegitimate or illegal hustle, at some point that hustle can be broken, destroyed, fractured, or be a liability, right? Not an asset. So your hustle time that you're making money, right, is producing your revenue, so you feel like it's an asset and it's a thing, and you swaggy and you cool, and you spend $5,000 at the mall and you got a $30,000 watch. But at the end of the day, you can't leverage that or package that asset. And so my Facebook died, unfortunately. Hopefully they come on to Instagram. But I just want us to think about businesses versus hustles. And for those who are hustlers, not to catch feelings about it, because that was me. but we don't want to challenge ourselves to do the hard work of legitimizing our businesses, because that takes paperwork, right? That takes detail. That takes a slower pace. That takes administrative and operation work. That takes all these other things that we often don't want to bring into the table because we're being lazy or immature or undisciplined or whatever those words are. And so we got to, as individuals, families, and communities, we have to figure out how to take our good ideas, legitimize those ideas, grow those ideas, cultivate those ideas, so that we can systemize those ideas, automate those ideas as a business, and then be able to leverage those ideas, scale those ideas, and all the benefits that we get from, doing correct business and big business and the right business. And that's just so dope, right? That's something to be proud of. Not the money or the things you can buy with the money as a result of your business. As a result of your hustle. So when you're hustling, because you have no asset, you can't even be proud of your businesses because you have no business. So you're not proud of your hustle. You're just proud of the money your hustle makes you. So that's the difference. When you're hustling, your money, your cash flow, your bank, that's your only asset, but the cash is only of value to the extent in which it can create you an ROI, and that money can be leveraged. And a business can give you cash flow, hustle will give you cash flow. The only difference is you're missing the whole asset portion of the conversation. And so as you become a legitimized business owner, you beat the trap, you start to realize all the money you're missing, all the tax write-offs, all the legitimization, all the opportunity for family legacy from your business. You miss all those opportunities when you got to hustle. And so hustlers are proud of their bank, their cash flow, their shiny things. But businessmen and women are typically, or should be, you can be happy about your cash and your bank and all that, but should be proud of your asset, this intellectual property that you created that has that drives your revenue, and it has this value, and that is tangible. It's a living, breathing thing that you birthed, and that's a special part of being an entrepreneur, being a business owner. And something that we all can do with the right training, mentorship, guidance, right? Inspiration, motivation, and all that. So anyway, just wanted to give you all some 7 p.m. Eastern words, how to beat the trap. This is a series every night. If you guys missed how to beat the trap all week, it's on my Facebook fan page. Mr. J. Morrison, same as Instagram, but on Facebook. I've done series every night at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you missed these lectures, go get some free game. And make sure you like my fan page while you're on there, right? And then make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel too, Mr. J. Morrison. Show me some love. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Every day up until April 7th, I'm doing a lecture on how to beat the trap, how to beat the corporate trap, how to beat the community trap, how to beat the culture trap, how to beat the corner trap, right? How to beat the college trap. So I'm going to just give you guys game on things I've been doing throughout my life. I have these real life experiences, not theoretical, not hypothetical, not